Meanwhile, a social media war is afoot. There are calls to boycott Turkey and Azerbaijan. These are the two countries that condemned Operation Sindoor. They condemned India's strikes on Pakistan's terror factories. So now many Indians are hitting back. They're hitting where it hurts. Tourism. People are cancelling travel plans to Turkey and Azerbaijan. Travel agencies have put a temporary pause on bookings. They've also cut ties with the Turkish Airlines, which is the country's national carrier. And this backlash spells bad news for both Turkey and Azerbaijan. After all, India is one of their biggest tourism markets. Our next report has more.
Amid tensions between India and Pakistan, anger is brewing on social media. It's abuzz with calls to boycott Turkiye and Azerbaijan. This comes after both the countries condemned India's strikes against the Pakistani terror factory. Azerbaijan expressed solidarity with Pakistan. Turkey called India's retaliatory strikes provocative attacks targeting civilians. Turkey also armed Pakistan with drones that were neutralized by New Delhi. So the two nations have drawn ire in India. There is a growing chorus to boycott travel to the West Asian countries. Many Indians are cancelling their bookings. Across India, many travel agencies and online platforms have taken a strong stance as well. They have put a temporary pause on travel bookings in Turkey and Azerbaijan. This includes Cox & Kings, Ixigo, ClearTrip, and several other travel firms. Ixigo's top boss says, blood and bookings won't flow together. The Ease My Trip founder says, travel is a powerful tool. Let's not use it to empower those who don't stand with us. This is bound to spell bad news for both the countries. India is one of the fastest growing tourism markets for Turkey and Azerbaijan. In 2014, less than 5,000 Indians visited Azerbaijan. In 2024, the number stood at more than 243,000. That's a growth of about 5,000% over the past decade. Tourists from India have been a boon to Azerbaijan. And what about Turkey? In 2014, about 120,000 Indians traveled to the country. Last year, the number increased to 330,000. This is an increase of about 176% over the past decade. But now, it's expected to take a hit. Several Indian travel companies are cutting ties with Turkish Airlines as well, which is the country's national carrier. The airline's partnership with Indian airline Indigo is also under fire. The two have an agreement to operate joint flights over US and European destinations. Social media users have questioned this partnership. Now, it's unlikely that the partnership will cease amid the backlash. However, the damage will be felt. Market dynamics dictate flight capacity. The Maldives is a clear example of this. Last year, some ministers in Maldives made derogatory comments against the Indian Prime Minister. So Indians started cancelling travel plans to the South Asian country, leading to losses of about $2 billion. Today, Maldives has far fewer flights to India than it did even during the pandemic. So if the backlash continues, Turkey and Azerbaijan will follow the same trajectory, and airlines will be commercially forced to reduce their capacity due to the lack of passengers. But travel is not the only area bearing the brunt. A culinary war is on. Some Indians are boycotting baklava and focusing on other cuisines. Meanwhile, in some parts of India, like Maharashtra's Pune, traders have boycotted Turkish apples, leading to their disappearance from markets.
रिटेल कस्टमर है, जो छोटा कस्टमर है, उसने वही मतलब वो लोगों को बोल रहा है कि मेरे को टर्की का एप्पल नहीं चाहिए. तो हमने सोचा यार ये रिटेल कस्टमर बैन कर रहा है, बायकॉट कर रहा है, तो अपन भी करेंगे.
Turkish apples are sold in the region for about 3 months, and the seasonal turnover stands at about $140 million. So, from travel to apples, Turkey and Azerbaijan are feeling the blow, which many say is the fruit of their words.